what's up YouTube? It's Danny Spring with Table 1 Gaming, and I'm here with Martin. He's going to be showing us his deck profile he used at Preliminaries, which he went undefeated in. Alright Martin, walk us through your deck list.
Alright, so I'm running set 7 Brawly Leader. Front side has critical, and you start the game off with the extra card Dormant Legend. For the Awaken skill, it's draw 1, untap 1. On the Awaken side, it is standard swing and draw, but his leader skill, which is really good, is discard 1 card, pop KO a 10k or less battle card, and it's activate battle during either player's turn once per turn. Dormant Legend is more or less one of the key parts of the deck. Every time you take a damage, or it doesn't matter if it gets critted or it goes to your hand, you take the top card of your deck and slide it under. Activate main on your turn. Once it has 3 or more cards under it, you could send it to the discard, and then you could summon any 4-drop red Broly, and your targets are these 2 right here. So you have the Broly counter reversal, permanent during your turn. This card gets plus 5,000 and could attack cards in active mode. The best part about this card is the auto. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a counter card, they take 1 damage. Really good for helping to apply pressure, which this deck has sometimes a bit of a problem with, but not too much. Second Dormant Legend target is Brawly Rapid Barrage. On summon minus 10k to a battle card on your opponent's side. For the first auto, second auto is discard 1 card. Once per turn, you can kill a card in your opponent's combo area. Really good for forcing your opponent to really commit to keeping something alive or not wanting to take damage. Permanent, you can only have 1 of him out on the field, and you can't have him out on the field or play him at all unless you have a Dormant Legend and drop. Okay, so we have standard 1-drop Broly. This card lets you search out this green Broly, Energy Broly, Rapid Barrage, 6-drop Broly, and even the Secret Rare. So with 3, 6, 9, 11, 15 targets, 16 targets, not including itself, it's pretty hard to whiff on this. So worst case scenario, if you don't get the Broly you need, you could always use it as combo fodder. Next we got Broly Demonic Origins. Same thing as the Beerus. If you have a multicolored card that's red and green and your energy doesn't come in tapped, very versatile, very necessary for the build of this deck. Then we have SS Broly Legend Unleashed. This card I'm thinking about bumping up to 4, not just to have an extra green combo card, but also because of the activate main. You could sack a Dormant Legend out. Let's say if they're stalling you in a game, you sack this out, play this for free. Then his second skill, his auto goes off. The turn you play him, you could awaken your leader, even if you're at 5 or more life. Really good for the long games like Frieza Prison, or Toa especially. Let's see. Then we have the 6-drop Broly. When he comes in, it's a souped up version of the 4-drop basically, but he hits 2 battle cards, ignores barrier, and minuses an extra 5k. And same skill as this, but also just souped up. Kill 1 combo per turn, no discard. For extra cards, we have 4 After Image Technique, standard for any red leader. 3 is that all you've got. U6 being a thing, really any deck really. It's just a solid negate and just helps you clear field on your opponent's turn for 1 energy. 2 Planet M2s, really good early game. Also good as a backup if, say, you don't see this guy. 1 red energy, Dormant Legends in the drop. And while leader still has crit, you apply extra pressure mid early game. One Champa, just to give double strike, plus it's a judge promo, so why not? One secret rare. This card definitely can win you games. The pressure is pretty real once it comes out. It's 5 energy, but naturally you'd only want to play it when you're pushing for game. A lot of people misread the last auto, which is when your opponent combos with a 2 cost or less battle card, you could kill a card in the combo area. So that's how it's supposed to be read. A lot of people tend to think it's, oh, any 2 cost or less you could kill. No, if your opponent drops a 4-drop, 10k, then drops a 2-drop that's only 5k, the auto triggers on the second battle card being dropped, and now you can kill the 10k, and now they're only comboing with the 5k. And the best part is that his auto isn't limited to once per turn, like the red-green. Also, for decks that like to stall as well, the first auto is really clutch. Crit yourself, deal 2 damage, and once you have him and the 4-drop out, thanks to Dormant Legend, it really applies a lot of pressure, especially if you're mid-attack and now they're down to 1 life. You know, if you're gonna swing with 40k to a leader and they're at 1 life, now they can't negate and they gotta deal with a 40k base battle card. So really, really good. For a standard super combos, 4 Denials of Hope, I will never play less than 4. This card is too good. Just the fact that it doesn't have a cost restriction is super, super clutch. Next we have 2 and 2, 2 of the SSB Gogeta. Just really good for, you know, applying the pressure. 1 energy for a 4k or less pop, 20k double strike. And his only limitation is that you can only play him once per turn. Perfectly fine in this deck. The whole deck is synergized to our rival as easily as possible. 2 trunks that help you blast. Since we have a lot of dual colored cards, it's really easy to meet the requirement to play for free. Plus, Blocker Revenge, really good against decks like Shenron, Gogeta, even Toa once they drop the Mirror. Then, last but not least, 3 Mach Speed, Kaioken Goku, 4 Vegeta the Cruel. I have a 3-4, I use the 3-4 split for the tournament. Kaioken is super, super good against U6 because when you drop him, you minus 10k, and then it being your opponent's turn, you could pick another battle card and minus 5k. So you could either hit the 1 card, minus 15, that'll usually kill most battle cards, or against U6 when they drop the 2-drop KO, 2-drop Caulifla, and they have any of the 1-drops out. Play this on the second card, and now you took out 2 cards, and they tapped out energy. Vegeta Cruel MVP of this deck in terms of counterplays. Denial of Hope is really good because the card never hits the field. Mach Speed Kaioken Goku, really good, especially against certain matchups, but it's only minus 15. This guy, with his only limitation being KOing 4 cost or less, makes up for it by making your opponent warp a card. So especially against Toa, since they don't really develop hand advantage, this is the best card against it. While you might minus 3 when they do drop Mira, at the very least their hand will also be super low in playing this out. So this is the deck. Definitely gonna make some tweaks and improvements with the new Dragon Ball draft box. But yeah.
All right, man. How many rounds was it?
5 rounds, I think.
Do you remember your matchups?
I played 1 Toa, 1 Gohan, and 3 different U6 variants.
All right, cool, man. You want to give any shout outs?
Shout out to Derek Spiegel for lending me the secret rare, and shout out to Christian Sanchez for helping me get some of the stamp cards for cheap. And yeah.
All right, man. Cool. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. This is Danny Spring with Table and Gaming, signing out.